Yes, Etsy family, I hope you guys are well. Guys, on this video, I want to go through the best SEO research tools out there that I do think you should consider, should try out. You can ask 100 people out there and everybody's going to have their own opinion on this. And obviously, I got my opinion on this. So don't take it as gospel. Don't take it as a given. Just take it as my own opinion, my own take on this. And I'll also throw in some ideas about maybe what's good about some of these softwares and so forth. So let's go through this anyway. But as usual, if you love Etsy products, you love creating, researching, listing, and all of that great Etsy stuff, then please hit a like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and don't forget share, because that's what we do. Now listen, what's SEO anyway, and why do we need an SEO tool, research tool? And it's simple as it's as basic as this. If you want your listings to stand out on the massive Etsy platform where there are millions of sellers, then you do need a little bit of help. And that's what it is. You know, these research SEO tools are a little bit of help to help you, inform you, be able to understand what things will help you get seen by the Etsy algorithm and hopefully convert that into sales. It's as simple as that in basic terms. So search engine optimization, if you want to call it, or is a really useful thing. And that's not just for Etsy. You know, it's for many platforms. You know, these tools are used for Amazon. You know, there's tools that are used for Amazon. There's tools used for Google ranking, for YouTube. You know, many platforms actually use, or people that use these platforms have SEO tools or research tools to better inform them and help them rank better, to get up the pages better, to make sure that they're using unsaturated, low competition keywords so that they can sell better. And it's as simple as that. So look, why we need it is if I just use something like animal clip art. And remember, whatever niche you're selling, this can apply to it. So I've just typed in animal clip arts, and you can see on this page, there are lots of listings for animal clip arts, right? Some are going to sell, some are not. Some are going to sell massively well, and some aren't. And it's all about demand, right? Now, what is very useful with these tools is you want to know what sells really well so that you've got an idea of what you can create, right? So this is a prime example right now is I use EverBee, right? EverBee, and it's no secret that EverBee is my go-to research SEO tool, right? That's no secret. Now, obviously, I'm going to show you other ones. I'm going to show you 5, including EverBee, fantastic ones in my opinion that are at the moment the best in the game. But they're all also really cool, and they also have fantastic features. So I don't want to say it's just EverBee, because all of the ones I show you are really good ones and can do a fantastic job for you as well. But like I said, for me, EverBee is what I use, and I'll tell you the reasons why, right, as I go through this, and I'll tell you if the others have good features and what the pros and cons are very quickly, brief as I can, mate. Now look, I've gone to EverBee. Now, if I wanted to find out what the competition is, and it's so important to investigate and find out what the competition is, I can go to my EverBee. This is a Chrome extension, so this is connected to Etsy, right? And what it's going to do is it's connected to it, and many of these tools are also connected. It allows me to analyze the products to see what is selling well, you know, how much they're selling, how much is for the monthly revenue. It's just amazing. So look at this. These are all it's called product analytics, analyzing the product. So it's got product name, shop name, the price, how many monthly sales, what the monthly revenue is, total sales, review, listing age, favorites, views, and so forth for all the listings in this category. Now, why does this help? Because then it gives you an idea of what the good sellers are, what they look like, what the designs look like, what the titles, the keywords they're using for the title. So if I just click this one, which is a 4-month-old listing, and it's making approximately $2,000, which is really good, right? Obviously, they are doing something right. And so I can derive from this information through EverBee that, you know, some of these keywords may be good that they're using. Looking at the pricing, look at the sort of images that are attracting the customers, and also some of the listing tags. So, you know, from the investigation that I do with the research SEO tool, you're able to create listings that have good keywords. Maybe think about images that would be that the customers are looking for, and yeah, it just gives you a better it just gives you a lot more information to work with so that you're able to create listings that have a really good potential of selling. That is what it is essentially, through SEO, search engine optimization, which is where these title keywords are very useful, through their tags and through the product description. And then obviously by looking and seeing what's a bestseller, you're seeing what images they're using for their listing, listing, and also the images that they're actually selling. All of this is part of the investigation of finding out what you need to do if you're in a similar niche and what you need to do to sell. Okay? Simple as that. I'll just try to break it down real quick. So without further ado, let me just explain what the good ones are. So like I said, for me, EverBee is really cool because I can analyze different products, all the products competition out there. And then I can also do my keyword research where I can find those unsaturated keywords. So EverBee does this for me. I've also got Etsy Calculator. I've got Etsy Learn. There's good videos that come out through EverBee that give you extra information, updated information on trends and so on. And so there are many different parts of this that can be useful. Now, like I said, not saying that others don't have this also. Now, when it comes down to also the sort of pricing, now remember, on my link, I always have EverBee because it's free access as well. And for pure transparency as well, I am an affiliate for EverBee. However, that's why I want to just touch on all of these and just explain, how they're used. So what you have a hobby plan, which you can try out, which is really good because you can actually try the product analytics and see how it works. You have a growth plan, which you can upgrade to. So you can try out for free. Like I said, link is in my description. You have a growth plan and you have a business plan for even more features. And you can cancel this at any time, Yeah, so that's how it works. And for me, EverBee is really good because it really does analyze competitors amazingly well. I really like it for that. That's my own opinion. That's probably the angle that I like the best. I like the layout. I like the way the Chrome extension works for me for Etsy. I just personally find it easier. I like the way the information is presented. So it has all the key features, like I said, Chrome extension, keyword research, product analytics, calculator, all the features that I think are necessary to produce really good listings and to sell well on Etsy. Okay, but I'm going to show you a few others as well. Obviously, another fantastic one, again, a really good one as well, is Allura. Allura has, again, similar features. They have a really good keyword research. Again, it does its product analytics really well. Now, with Allura, it's going to look slightly different. Now, the pricing is also, with many of these, also slightly different. But what they do have is they all do have a trial version where you can try. And look, I'll always advise people to try out different SEO tools because it's all about personal preference. Like I said, if you ask 100 people which one do you like the best, everyone's going to say something different. Someone else might say a completely different one. That's fine because it's your own opinion. So to formulate that opinion, my advice is to try different ones out. Allura is a really good one to try out. You got a free version, like I said, you can try it for free. You got growth and you got the professional, and these are the prices for it with all the features that it has. But like I said, and then you got a percentage off when you buy a year's subscription, which I think EverBee has as well. But like I said, when I look at the features that it has quite a lot of really good features here as well. Keyword find, you got the keyword finder. Again, you got the Chrome extension. And I really think having a Chrome extension is very useful because you can literally just, scrape through, look through all the different listings very quickly and analyze them real quick. You got Product Seeker. Look at that Shop Analyzer. Again, EverBee has the Shop Analyzer and Allura does some listing helper to help you optimize your listings really well. Again, email sender for marketing. Again, this has also some resources here. They got a blog, seller interviews, and what's nice is, again, a bit like EverBee, to be honest, they're always updating things. Here you got new information. You got the calculator here. You got top Etsy sellers, top Etsy listings, again identified. So it's one of those tools that are ever evolving, ever improving as well. This is what I like about it. Obviously, the layout is a nice, clean, minimalistic sort of layout look, which it has, and it looks quite nice. It looks quite clean, and it's a sort of that minimalistic look. You can see it here. That would be like what the dashboard would look like. You can see it here. Yeah, some automations as well. And again, yeah, so another one on my list. I'm not even going to say in order. I'm just going to say my top 5, because this is just, like I said, my opinion of what I think they are. So yeah, so another one after Allura, or I think a really cool one is Sell Samurai. I really like this one as well. This one really has some excellent keyword, long tail keyword information and analysis. And like I said, to be able to sell on Etsy, the research part of what you do is very important. I always say you don't design your product first, you do your research first, right? You do your science-based research, make sure that there is a market for what you want to sell. And, you know, Sales Samurai does that really well, really good. Gives you ideas of what the good keywords are, what the competition is like, you know, for long tail keywords, an idea of the kind of tags, keywords you can use for your tags, for your listings. And it's very, and again, like EverBee and Allura, it's used by many sellers. So I do like to go with ones that are trusted by Etsy sellers, because look, the trust element is also very important. And if you've got a lot of people using it, then it's a very good sign that it works very well. And Sales Samurai is definitely one of those that is very much a trusted one, that has really good keyword suggestions, long tail keywords. Like I said, it's really good for long tail keyword research as well. And that's where you want to find those sub niches. So it does work for that. When we look at the pricing again, and again, it also has a Chrome extension as well. When we look at the pricing, very reasonable as well. You got $9.99 for monthly, and it also gives you all the information that it provides for that monthly. They will offer you a trial as well if you want to try it out. The 3-day trial free. You got it here. Every SEO research tool has a different amount of days for free trials. Some offer more than 3 days, obviously a week, 2 weeks, whatever it may be. But it tells you what it is that you get for that, right? So I definitely recommend having a look. And you know, you can cancel, like I said, with any of these, you can cancel your subscription anytime you want. So which is a really good feature. And this is why I suggest always try the free trial out, right? And see what it's like. See how you feel about it. See if it works. See if you're able to, you know, test it out as well properly. Okay. So that's we looked at 3 so far. Another one that I really do like, and I've used quite a lot previously, is eRank, right? eRank is really cool. And it's really good at looking at trends. I love the way it looks at trends, and it also ranks certain trends and predicts as well. It's got a really cool way of showing the information as well, the information, and look, also very reasonable in terms of affordability. You know, you can always try out for free, and the basic plan is only $5.99, which is really cool. You got the pro plan, which is $9.99, and the expert plan, which is $29.99, right? And what it is, it has a really strong, like, it's got a blog which is regularly updated. It also has a channel on YouTube, which again gives you updates. And it gives you really strong information on top Etsy sellers, top Etsy keywords as well, in various niches, you know, top in print on demand, and so forth. So, you know, as an all-round SEO tool, this really does rank highly, I think, in terms of affordability, getting a free version to try out, on info on trends, good updates, and like I said, the blog. You know, it's like an all-rounder. Trend, competition, keyword research, and also calculator. So yeah, it's definitely a good all-round one also. Again, like I said, all the ones that I have chosen, or the ones that I believe are the best 5, you can also cancel at any time, which is good. You have that flexibility. So, you know, I also found that important. And they also all offer those free trials, right? Which is also something that I believe, you know, especially when you're starting out, I think it's important, because what I find was, just like me, every Etsy seller sort of gravitates towards one of those tools. And it's just really a case of what your preference is, because, you know, they all have similar features. Right. So the last one really on the list, from my opinion, is Marmalead, man. Marmalead. This is like the OG of SEO research tools, you know. Marmalead is a cool one. It's been around for a while. It does some really good analysis. You can see, like, for long tail keywords, gives you a real good information on search, engagement, competition. Also gives you an idea of what's been happening over time with keywords, and also forecasting. So there is quite a lot of detailed information here on Marmalead. But I do like it for long tail keywords, especially. Again, it can give you an idea of the kind of competition there is, so you're able to inform you what the best keywords are, and that's very important. Again, like I said, it also shows you what the popular trends are as well, and also keyword suggestions. You know, like it gives you a suggestion of keywords. Like here, you can see, look, these are a little few keyword suggestions, and also gives you similar other variations of keywords, which is also important, just like you can see here, where you got boho berry, boho wedding dress, boho jewelry, with the searches that there are as well. So I think it's another really good one. Again, has all of those, similar features that are really required in the game. Again, when we look at the pricing, to show you how the pricing actually works, let me go to get Marmalead, my Marmalead. You can see that it's pretty much, you got an entrepreneur subscription, which is $19, right? In terms of different options, not really, there isn't any like a different sort of options. But yeah, I mean, it does show you, it does tell you as well what kind of things you can use it for. And this is the list of things, right? You can do all of this really on the entrepreneur, I guess, level, right? Yeah, so like I said, what you probably need to look at, and any of these, I think, can do a really fantastic job. Obviously, it will come down to your own personal preference. Again, what works best for you. Now, like I said, me personally, I think for me, Chrome extension is a must, because obviously to use Etsy and to analyze quickly, having a Chrome extension on the side absolutely is the key. And then to do quickly the information for me for product analytics, when I analyze listings or stores, for me, like, I need to have a lot of information to do my investigation, to actually see what's working, what the competitors are doing, and in fact what the new competition is, or what the recent listings are doing. If recent listings are making good money, and they're new shops, new stores, then that's a very good sign that they're doing something correct right now. Because as you know, with any business, something that's trending right now might not be trending in a few months' time, and it might not be as popular in a few months' time. So really, you want real life, true data. Now, the other thing I will say about these SEO tools or research tools, they're not 100% accurate. Like, they're not going to give you 100% exactly what happens. So there is, and they do say it themselves, there is some slight variations with the information. And that's to be expected, because only Etsy as a first hand, as it's their platform, will be able to have that 100% information. So as part and parcel of these research SEO tools, you have to understand that there will be some slight variations. However, overall, in terms of something that's going to inform you to sell better, to have that information on competition, what kind of keywords that you need to include in your listings, what the best images are going to look like, I think it's absolutely necessary when you've got millions of sellers out there, for you to stand out, especially as a newbie or even as a seasoned person, to be selling well on Etsy. You do need a little bit of help and a little bit of support. So I do think it is very, very useful. But like I said, choose the one that works for you. And I hope this information was useful. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.